First off, I have to say I'm so excited to be doing this. I discovered your music last year and I've been obsessed ever since. So when I found out you were going on tour, it was after I'd already planned to go to Benny's concert. And so I
Mm,
was like, why are they doing it on the same day, the same time? I was so sad.
really?
Yeah. But getting into the tour, how's the tour been? Like, what are some of those big moments that stand out for you?
Well, everything was so exciting. Even if it was like weeks ago that we started, it feels like a day before. Everything is going so fast, but it was overwhelming. It was something that I'll never forget, even if I go home in the Philippines, because sometimes it feels like I'm still in the Philippines because whenever I perform, the support is like as the same,
Hmm.
maybe even louder. So yeah, it was very, very fun. Of course, I'm with my team. And yeah, I feel very confident now because at the start of the tour, I was really nervous, but yeah, I think I'm okay.
So I saw on TikTok that you had your first Chipotle experience here in Seattle. A very exciting time, a very fun time.
Yeah.
Did you get to try or do anything else while you're here in Seattle? I think you went down to the boardwalk area. So how was your time here in Seattle?
Well, actually, when they asked me if what's my favorite place I've been in America, I would say Seattle. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the peaceful vibes, or maybe it rains a lot in Seattle. But I just love Chipotle. But I think there's Chipotle all over America. But the Chipotle in Seattle is really really nice. Maybe because also it's my first time eating Chipotle there. But yeah, I'm so excited to like eat other food all over America without gaining so much. Because, bro, the servings here are so big. So, yeah, I got kind of scared, but food is like the best thing ever in America. So, I'm gonna try a lot more. I've already tried fast food chains, and um I don't want to spoil it because I made a video out of like other food, so just watch it when I release it.
I wanted to go back a little bit, to kind of how you got started. Your voice and music have gained you fans across the world. Like you said, come to America, it felt like you were performing for fans in the Philippines too. What was it that kind of said for you earlier on that, hey, I want to be a singer. This is the career I want?
For some reason, people just push me to do something like evil people. I don't know. Maybe it's my competitive mindset that I want to prove everyone that I can do something. They tell me that I can't, but I think it's my heart for music. I think it's because music healed me in ways that people don't know about. Because I was as a kid, I had insomnia, like a really bad insomnia because of um I don't know a lot of things, but music helped me in ways that I didn't know it can. And I feel like I owe it to the people or to the artists that um become an inspiration also for other people to inspire others. And as a songwriter also, I put my stories inside the songs that I release, and then I don't know, people just um like understand what's in my heart. And I feel like that's the most thrilling thing about being a singer and a songwriter at the same time. And that kind of started everything for me. I think it's about the response of the people because I've always been the kind of person who doesn't believe in the things I make. So now that I'm here and I can finally say to myself that I feel proud of myself. I think there's a lot more that I can give. And yeah, I feel really proud of myself that I started small. Like I have zero, I have nothing. And now I have something to be proud of. And I can't wait for the things I can make very soon.
No, like I love your music style. That's what people when
Thank
they
you.
hear when they hear your music, like even if they don't understand the language, they're just like it just makes me feel good, you know. But I
Yeah.
want to know, are there artists that inspired you for this style that you grew up listening to, or is this something that you just always kind of like felt like this is the music you wanted to make?
Well, it's a cluster of everything I love, actually, because I love music. It's like, it's so cliche when you say it, but like, I really love music in ways, different genres, and maybe it's a mixture of everything I like. Because I like jazz, Michael Bublé, I love R&B, I love Mariah Carey, I love pop, Justin Bieber, um, K-pop, I love K-pop, I love Japanese pop, and I love indies. I don't know, like it's a mixture of everything I like. So I think it's a good way to express also myself because the music I release are the music I listen to. So yeah, I listen to a lot of music actually. I can send you a playlist if you want.
You should make one. I think people would really love to see that. Before I get into my next question, you mentioned K-pop for a second. Obviously, that's what I kind of do most of my interviews of. But one thing I have to say is like you're actually a pretty good dancer. You've done your stuff with Beanie, and I'm like, are we ever gonna get like a dance track from you where you have full choreography?
Ooh, that's actually a good question because for my upcoming album, I'm planning to release a song that everyone can dance to. Like I feel like it's like it's not like a dance that's like it's not a complicated dance, first of all. So everyone, even you can do it. I know you can do it. You're a dancer, right? Yes.
Oh,
Let me see some moves, bro.
I trained for 25 years just dancing. So yeah.
Ooh, I love that for you.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do the simplest dance, but I can't wait to see people do it
You
for
have to
you.
do it.
I'll try. I'll try my hardest on that one.
Yeah, but
You
it's like a poppy dance. It's a pop song that will be in the album because I have an album coming out. It's called Color Coaster. So yeah,
you know, so you've had some big popular songs. Dila was like the one that I started listening to you from, which I think is for a lot of people. That's the first time they heard of you. So, you know, how has it been to see hundreds of millions of streams on your music? As a solo artist, especially, I feel like unless you're like this like huge name internationally, that those numbers don't come
yeah.
easily. So, what has it been like seeing that growth that you've had?
First of all, I think what made me realize about the everything that is happening is because of the Filipinos and their support. Because like what you said earlier, like some international artists like um kind of be it's sometimes it can be a challenge for everyone, but I think the most special part is because the Filipinos love to listen to music, and I owe it to them that to give them quality and like a music they can relate to. And whenever I see the streams, like I remember starting and then like having like 1,000 streams like within 4 months or 5 months, but it was okay because it was 1,000 people like or like maybe 1,000 times that a person uh played my song. So it really fills my heart that seeing these streams kind of gets overwhelming sometimes, but whenever I think about a person listening to my music and then like really resonating with it, yeah, it really fills my heart. And like sometimes I take it for granted. Like I forget that people love my music. You know, sometimes it can get to you when you're busy, but I make sure that every day when I wake up and before I sleep, I always make sure to be grateful. And I always tell myself that I need to be proud of myself every day so that I can get the confidence to face people that I inspire. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and we mentioned it earlier a little bit. When I said that, a lot of international fans don't speak Tagalog, but they love your music. And they can feel your music and relate to it. I saw a comment that on TikTok that someone posted saying, I don't
Yeah.
understand the lyrics, but I love it. And you commented back on that. But what do you think it is about your music that kind of transcends that language barrier?
Well, me personally, I like everything has to be cohesive. Whenever I write songs, the visuals, the lyrics, and the melody, the sound, even the music videos, even it has to be cohesive because for it to be able to resonate with people, it needs to somehow sound like I'm saying things and it has to sound like that. And I think like for Dilaw and also for Namumula, because Namumula is a very fast, upbeat song, right? And like Namumula in English is like turning red. So like it really encapsulates the feeling of like rushing and like having passion for this person that doesn't like you. Um, it needs to like sound like the lyrics sometimes. And adding my twist to it is even more like, it's more fun. And I'm so happy because like I never knew that people like even back then, I never knew that people who speak or who doesn't speak the same language as me could understand my music. And it really means a lot to me because like it means that I'm doing a good job. It means that I'm going in the right track because like being a Filipino is one thing, and it's really hard to pierce through the music industry internationally. But now we're making it, and like a lot of like P-pop idols, such as Beanie and SB19, are doing it, and I just feel really proud, even if I don't make it. I like seeing them doing things outside the country fills my heart. And as an OPM singer, I would love to showcase OPM music all over the world, even if even if Filipinos know how to speak English, but like I want to make songs that transcends not only through the sound but also through the lyrics. That even if they don't understand it, like what you said, like what that comment said, um, it will resonate with them. It will inspire them in ways that um even language cannot do, even just through the music. And like music is a celebration for everyone, like all over nations, naman eh. So I don't think the lyrics are necessary for them to understand my songs.
Yeah, one thing Filipinos are gonna do are promote their artist. Every time I've interviewed Benny and SB19, the response to that was insane.
Yeah.
So it's just like the nicest fans too, just like really wanted to see them do well. So I'm glad you're included with that with fans as well because it's so nice to see as a fan. But I want to know, how do you think you've grown since your first release? Like musically,
Ooh.
personally, what's the biggest like change you've seen?
It was drastic. I went from zero to something, and I think one of the most um big change that happened to me is maybe my confidence. Because I've always had the heart to do something. Like, even if not through music, I always wanted to help people. And it's just that I wanna be um inspiring from the things I do best. And for me, there's no really change at all. Yeah, just my confidence. Because like I feel like I started music because I love it. I started music because I want to inspire others to do the same as me. That nothing is impossible as long as you put your heart and your mind to it, and you don't step on other people, and you be kind and be humble. Yeah, I don't think there's like a big change that you can see because I've always been like this. I've always been um how do I describe myself? I've always been so messy. I've always been so like I don't know, It's just that I really love that I'm still myself at this time of my career, and I don't want to lose myself. So I always try to like be at the present. I always try to savor every moment with my fans because I really love my fans. Shout out to my Zushis. Yeah, I really love them, and I don't want them to see me like changing for the worst. I want them to see me change for the better, and I want myself to express the most best version of myself. So yeah, aside from the money that I get from buying all these clothes, yeah, maybe that's the change.
Yeah, you have like the coolest style I've seen an artist in a while because it looks so like unique to you. And it's yeah, it's like yeah, all the accessories and everything. It's not something we're seeing like stylists put on every single artist. So
Thank
it's really
you.
cool to see. Yeah, but getting to my last couple of questions, you mentioned that album you have coming up. So, what can you tell me about that? What type of styles, genres, emotions are we going to experience with that album?
Ooh, okay. Actually, this album, um, I realized that it was really hard to make an album, but it was hard because I wanted to do my best. And I don't want to disappoint people. I don't want to disappoint myself into making songs that I don't like. And these songs, from Color Coaster, 10 songs, I love them all. And I never released anything I'm not proud of. So, Color Coaster is an album about the colors of love. It's about the feelings that we don't see. So I'm trying to like make people visualize that love comes in every color. And sometimes we don't see it, but I also wanna advocate for all the visual artists here in the Philippines that doesn't have like good opportunities for art in general. And well, same as music, because like not everyone is like privileged to do these kind of things. Because for the Philippines, sometimes music is not a practical choice, but even arts in general. So I want to advocate also for all the artists that are in the Philippines. That's why all the visuals are based through visual arts, like different kind of mediums of visual arts. So it'll be a fun roller coaster. It'll be a colorful one. I'll still have sad songs, but I'll have happy songs also here in the album. And I feel like my fans will love it. Like,
For a new person who hasn't heard your music before, what are those top three songs that they need to start with to really get the essence of you?
ooh, most probably Kailan, Kailan, uh Bughaw, and Sikolo. Yeah. These are the songs that I think encapsulates everything because I'm a very complex songwriter sometimes. But I want to capture every emotions through music that sometimes I can't like speak of. So I just put it in my music. And these three songs, I feel like people would like even internationally.
Those are three of my favorites too, so I would definitely
Yeah.
recommend those for sure. And lastly, like, what is that short term and that long term goal for you? Do you have anything in mind, short term and long term?
I want to be in the present. I always tell that to myself that I don't want to lose myself thinking about the future or like regretting about the past. I want to be in the moment every day. I feel like that's what I do best. Whenever I come to these shows, I don't think about like what am I gonna do, or like I don't wanna sound like this to this song, blah blah blah. I wanna be at my best during the present moment. It's like I don't know. Being candid, I think, has its magic when it comes to people that they see that it reflects on these performances that people loves to see people that are very passionate and very happy to what they're doing, and I don't want to show people that I'm thinking about like ah, being anxious in front of the stage. So but in short term, I feel like right now I just wanna I just wanna buy clothes like at this moment, because I work hard and I went to Disneyland yesterday, and I enjoyed it. Like every ounce of it, like all the seconds of it. It was really my dream to go to Disneyland. Because like as a Filipino, it was really hard to like dream for Disneyland because it's really expensive to go to America for Filipinos. And then now I'm here and I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's my short term.
I love What's your favorite food from Disney? Because they have so many options.
Ooh, I love churros.
Mm.
I didn't. I'm so disappointed in myself because I didn't eat turkey leg.
Uh,
But turkey leg and ano isa? I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back.
okay. All right.
Gonna
Yeah.
come back to Disneyland and eat everything.
That's really the most important part. I've been there probably like 5 times over the past couple of years. Um, the food is all I'm there for.
Really, not
Nothing.
the rides?
I mean, some they're cool, but I don't like roller coasters. So I like
Me
the
too. I don't like them.
no, yeah. So like the Pirates of the Caribbean, love that. I love the smaller stuff,
The
but I'm
cars, the cars.
oh yeah, yeah. The line is super long, but yeah,
It
it's
was worth it.
yeah, it's probably very packed during this time of year. I always go during kind of like the winter when it's not as busy and kids are all in school. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's cold for California, which is not too hot. But coming from the Philippines, with it being just like hot and humid, I'm
Yeah.
sure that like even a little bit cooler is a little better. So,
Yes.
um, but yeah, thank you so much for doing this. Like I said, been a fan. I'm so excited. When does this
Yay.
album come out again?
We haven't announced anything about the date,
Hmm.
but it will come out very, very soon.
Hmm.
Like maybe uh I don't know. Um 4 months after, I don't know, 3 months.
Okay.
But yeah, we're looking into as soon as I come back to the Philippines,
Mhm.
we'll make sure to like, release everything. So yeah, Color Coaster will be out very, very soon. And Color Coaster will include 10 songs, including Dilaw na Mumulabughaw and Kahel na Langit. That is my newest single, Kahel na Langit. Yeah, it include all the colors. Um, yeah, I hope you guys will like it very, very soon.